Contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
While the stage is set, climbs up big! He's missed, but not by that far. Not the most accurate pass. Now, can they get him away? It's a threatening... Takes a shot! Goal! Milan! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Greenwood, can he finish? Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. This time, surely! And he hits the net! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
This looks promising.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Greenwood producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Milan look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. Tuanzebe. Cherki. That is ended up in no man's land. Incoming delivery. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Milan got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Cherki. And it's Menu. Great vision. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Konate. Now Barcola. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
That is good pressure. Just hounded him off it. Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Martinez. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he's chosen to go back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Barcola. Hernandez. Goretzka.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cherki. Johnson. Menu. And Cherki. And it's Gonzalez. Menu. And he was alert to it. Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Martinez. Nico Gonzalez. Menu.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Goretzka. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Knocks it into Ibrahimovic! And he's got the beating of his man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well read, and the danger is... Çalhanoğlu! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Morata. And it's Menu. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Konate. And that has put paid to that. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Milan absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Milan 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And we are already promptly back underway. He's having a good look here. Çalhanoğlu! And he's there to get it away. And he's in on goal. Mud shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style. And they are right back within touch. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So is this the start of a comeback? Throw in. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Greenwood. And Cherki. Now it's Morata. Barcola. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. Well,
and he's had a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Greenwood clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Terrific header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Looking to play him in. Konate calmly anticipates. And he shoots! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Zabarnyi gathers from the goal kick. Morata is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dumfries looking for options for movement. And he cuts out the supply. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Menu. Played back in. Cherki. Dumfries simply refused to be outdone there. Martinez. Now it's Güler. Martinez looking to add to his goal. Some really good ball movement. And he's cut it out. Çalhanoğlu over to the left. And it's Goretzka. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Up he goes!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Big chance! Goal! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Decent attempt, that. Just a little mistimed.
So what can they make of this? And that is a little undercooked. Çalhanoğlu. And here's Abraham. Marmoush. Now Zabarnyi. And it's Arda Güler. Quinton Timber. Marmoush. Greenwood charging forward, the ball at his feet. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Johnson receives it in a good position here.
Milan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Now it's Güler. And that has left him in a heap. Milan looking to pass their way through. Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Can he get onto this? Tuanzebe gets it clear. And that's been won straight back. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Quinton Timber. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's it. Milan pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Greenwood, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me, it just always held an interest.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.